On a spring day in 1974, in the countryside of Shanxi province, a group of farmers were digging a well. They expected to find water, but instead, they struck history. What they uncovered would astonish the entire world: fragments of life-sized warriors made of clay, silently waiting underground for more than 2,000 years. This was the beginning of the rediscovery of one of humanity's greatest archaeological wonders, the Terracotta Army of Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor. Let us go back to the 3rd century BCE. China was not yet a united nation. Instead, it was divided into 7 warring kingdoms, constantly fighting for power. From these wars, one man rose above all others, Ing Zhang, the king of the state of Qin. Through ruthless strategy, military genius, and ambition, Ing Zhang defeated all rivals. In 221 BCE, he declared himself Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. For the first time, the vast land of China was united under a single rule. Qin Shi Huang was no ordinary ruler. He standardized weights and measures, unified the written script, and even began construction of the early Great Wall to protect his empire. His vision was grand, a China that would last forever. But there was one thing he feared deeply: death. He sent envoys across the seas searching for the elixir of immortality. Yet even as he sought eternal life, he planned for eternal death. The emperor ordered the construction of a vast underground mausoleum, a city of the dead, where he would continue to rule in the afterlife. At its heart, surrounding his tomb, would stand an army unlike any the world had ever seen. This army was not of flesh and blood, but of clay and fire. More than 8,000 life-sized soldiers, along with chariots, horses, and weapons, were crafted by thousands of artisans. Each warrior was unique, different facial features, hairstyles, armor, and expressions. Some look fierce, others calm, some even contemplative. It was as if they were real men frozen in time, silently guarding their emperor. Placed in battle formation, the army faced east, toward the lands once conquered, ever watchful for enemies in the afterlife. And yet, the greatest mystery lies not in the warriors themselves, but in the tomb they protect. Historical records describe the emperor's burial chamber as a palace underground, with ceilings painted like the stars above and rivers of flowing mercury representing the Yellow River and the Yangtze. According to ancient texts, deadly traps were installed to protect the treasures inside. Even today, more than 2,000 years later, the actual tomb of Qin Shi Huang remains sealed. Scientists hesitate to excavate it, fearing damage and the unknown dangers within. Tests of the surrounding soil have revealed unusually high levels of mercury, echoing the old legends. What secrets still rest inside? No one truly knows. When the farmers stumbled upon the fragments in 1974, no one could imagine the scale of the find. Archaeologists rushed to the site, and slowly, the army emerged from the earth. The Terracotta Army is now considered one of the greatest discoveries of the 20th century, often called the eighth wonder of the world. It has given us glimpses into the artistry, technology, and beliefs of ancient China. Qin Shi Huang died in 210 BCE, still searching for immortality. Ironically, some say he died from drinking mercury pills, believing they would make him live forever. And yet, in a way, he did achieve immortality not through alchemy, but through stone and clay. His terracotta army stands as eternal guardians, drawing millions of visitors each year, reminding us of both the power and fragility of human ambition. The Terracotta Army is more than just statues. It is a message from the past, a story of a man who united a nation, who dreamed of eternal life, and who built an empire of clay to defy death. Even after 2,000 years, the silent soldiers of Qin Shi Huang still march, not across battlefields, but through the imagination of all who behold them. And perhaps, that is the greatest victory of all, to be remembered forever.